playing a big first year at Ohio State. What are kind of the biggest things you've learned, and what do you hope to improve on going into year two?
Kind of those mental aspects have really been I think my biggest improvement. I mean, just like the maturity, like to being a freshman. I mean, there's always a maturity every time you go to like a next level. You know, you've got that kind of middle school to high school. Like the seniors hate the freshmen because they're immature, and it's kind of same going into college. So I think that just that mental maturity has really improved. And in terms of like going into next year, I think just all around, I'm always kind of harder on myself than I probably should be. So I feel like just all around improvement is where I need to be.
What have you learned a lot just playing with these guys on the offensive line? Obviously, you guys have had a lot of injuries, but you've been able to overcome them and adjust them. What's kind of the lesson from that and being able to play around that?
Prior summer, but Fryer said it earlier. It's just kind of that FU, like we're gonna do what we're gonna do, regardless of what happens. So it's just kind of that, FU and just keep going,
Donovan Jackson, the guy started left guard, moved to left tackle. Is that kind of maybe resonated with you that, all right, I have to be flexible and that if I need to play maybe elsewhere outside my natural position, I got to be ready when my number's called?
100%. With these injuries, I've kind of bounced around positions, so I'm just trying to be as flexible as I can. It's kind of been a learning curve. I've been right tackle. I've been right tackle all through up until here, and then just kind of bouncing around. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm trying to just kind of learn all the spots, if that makes sense. Trying to get my technique right for whatever I have to play.
Besides right tackle, where would you say you've played the most?
Right tackle.
Right tackle.
Yeah.
How much have you learned the guard, center, all that sort of stuff?
I wouldn't say I'm fluent, but I would say I'm gonna kind of describe this in like Spanish classes. I'm like a Spanish 2 level.
Okay. Do you have any goals for your off season on where you'd like to see yourself improve the most?
I'm just trying to work my butt off. If I end up in a starting spot, if I end up in a 2 spot, if I end up in a 3 spot, I'm happy because I'm here. And like that's not going to change. I'm happy because I'm here. So I'm just going to try and keep working.
When you first stepped on campus, about around this time last year, did you envision you'd be at a national championship in your first year?
I don't think so. No, I mean, there's always that thought. We came into the season. It's thinking it's going to be, not natty or bust, but natty or bust. And I think that just being here it's not really a shock, but it's definitely above my expectations.
Does this maybe give you more motivation that when it is your time to be a starter to help get back here?
100%.